Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Subnautica. So, last episode we finally got some, I realized that I was an idiot and you can get water a lot easier than how I was getting it, which is by salt, which is apparently, it would seem that is one of the least easy ways of getting water. It seems these air sacs are much more effective means of obtaining a large amount of water quickly. Yes, and finally I actually started getting some decent resources as well. I'm thinking hopefully this episode I will be able to actually craft a... where is it? Habitat Builder. We need a computer chip for that. And I keep forgetting what a computer chip is made of, but fortunately it's not that hard to figure it out. And we need silver is all we need. Do I have silver in here? Perhaps? Whoops. Silver. Yeah, no, I do not have silver. But yeah, unfortunately silver seems to be one of the rarer substances, which I unfortunately spent all my silver on making lead for our radiation suit, which admittedly doesn't make much sense, but whatever. I think I'll go towards the ship now because I do have the whole radiation suit thing going on. I mean, I don't have the helmet, but... or I'm not wearing the helmet, I do have it with me, so I can just wear it if I need to, but... I'm assuming at least wearing the suit and everything will protect us enough that we can get somewhat close. Yeah, I wish I knew where that one cool cave was, because I think I missed quite a bit of the mining I could have done. Because there was like that really large circular cave that I remember going through before, but kind of forgot where it is. I think I'll just stick to all the rocky areas that I can find, because I'm sure I'll be able to find a decent amount of... oh yeah, radiation detected. I wonder, like, do we have a... I don't know. There doesn't appear to be like a radiation meter or anything. Unless perhaps that's something we can equip.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Why are you telling me, game? I feel like 30 seconds is more than enough. Oh. 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 I'm stupid. You know what that radiation does? It was slowly draining our health. I didn't even notice that. I'm so stupid. Well, I mean, at least now I know. Yeah, I wish it would have given me a better indicator that I was slowly dying, other than just a little radiation detector thing. Okay, it does appear you need to be wearing the whole suit then. Alright. Yeah, I need salt then, I believe. Man, people within my building are really, really excited today, it seems. Like, seriously, everyone outside of my door is just loud as hell. You'd think for a Monday night people wouldn't be quite excited, as quite excited as they are, but guess not. Ah, darn you, copper. I don't need any of that. Yeah, do I have enough for a first aid kit? Because that's kind of a high priority. Yeah, there are quite a few things in this game. This is definitely one of those games where there's a lot of things you have to think about at a time, and shit. I just used my salt for that, didn't I? Or I used my bleach. Ah, I'm an idiot. Well, that's annoying. Now the game decided to start playing intense music. I've noticed though that for some reason the in-game audio that gets picked up seems to be quite a bit higher or lower than the audio I hear, which is kind of strange. Ugh. I'm stupid. All I want is... I don't even care about stupid titanium or copper. Silver is all I care about. For the most part. Got a lot of air sacs. Come on, salt. Oh my god, I can't believe I was so stupid as to... and I don't have any salt, I'm pretty sure. I did craft it for that one stuff. Well, I guess I'll consume all that. Can't believe I used my damn bleach. I just wasn't paying attention because I just realized, oh, we have, you know, I have a lot of air sacs, so I'll just turn them into water, but I accidentally didn't even look at what I was clicking at.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, that's weird. It didn't even remind me last time when I had... Or it reminded me last time when I had 30, but this time I only did it when I had 10. Oh yeah, need to make sure I stay up long enough. There we go. We're so close to dying. Like, if anything even remotely scratches us, I think we're dead. My God. Let's see. Yeah, salt is so hard to find. I have to say. And it's definitely hard to see. I don't feel like going in caves seems to make it any easier to find. Oh, there's a lot of red coral over here. Or table coral, I should say. Let's see. No, that's nothing we need. Okay. No, I don't want you. I don't want any of your
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't want to deal with any of that. Okay. More titanium. I barely probably shouldn't be mining so much stuff without knowing whether or not I need it. Oh, I see some. I see some. I think I see some more. Oh, there's some more. Oh, there's more. Oh my God, what a lucky day this is.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, it does seem to... I think it alerts you depending on how deep you are, which makes sense. I'm assuming it alerts you at the point when it realizes if you didn't go up, you'd be dying. So that's nice of it. Also, I think... Oh, hey, I've got like a little chest thingy. It doesn't seem like it changes at all. But that's interesting. Oh, this is all rotten too, so I don't know if we'll be able to use it. I don't exactly want to err, or I want to err on the side of caution, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this stuff right here. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, one thing that's kind of annoying, if you can't see, is when you're underwater, like, look at how terrible that moon looks. And then when you go, it's like, oh, look at our planet. It's quite beautiful when you're on the surface, but when you're underwater, it looks pretty disgusting. Same with anything else. I think they're just sort of, well, it kind of makes sense, because they're trying to, like, emulate that sort of look of, like, blurriness and, I don't know, what's the word, like, odd refraction of light that you get when you're underwater. But I can definitely see how that would be pretty hard to imitate. Alright. Let's get some stupid bleach. Actually, I got a lot of bleach. I might be able to make it so that we're completely healed up. There we go. Believe it is in equipment. Yes, first aid kit. Another one. Let me use these right up. Ah, there we go. First time in, I think, well, since the very beginning that I've actually had 100% health. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try maxing out our other things as well. There we go. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead. What do you need for curing? Oh, salt, of course. I guess that makes sense because it makes it not rot, but still. Okay, yeah, I don't want to use bleach. I'm stupid. I want to keep that bleach, very much so. I'm just gonna go ahead and use up all those air sacs. Yeah, I haven't had to use my O2 tank yet, so there we go. Looking very good. We did not find any silver, unfortunately. Oops. Oops. I hate when I accidentally take my hands off of WASD and then I end up pressing a bunch of stupid stuff that I didn't mean to press. That's definitely a bad thing when you're playing a first-person shooter and, say, the E button is a grenade or something. It's not very good when you accidentally end up using SDEF or whatever instead of WASD. Okay, yes, what was I going to look for? Okay, I'm just gonna but put in some of the stuff that we don't necessarily... I need silver, I remember. That's the one thing I need in order to actually be able to make anything, like, particularly good equipment-wise, is silver. Oh, hey, look at you. Now I'm just gonna be finding all kinds of salt, aren't I, now that I'm not looking for it. That's how these games go, it seems. You always have plenty of what you're not looking for. Oops. I wonder if we can craft like a map or a compass or anything like that. Okay, I want to stay away from the the radiation zone if I haven't already forgotten what happened to me last time I did that. I'm going to take some more of this table coral, because it definitely appears to be something that isn't necessarily rare, but it's not the easiest thing to find, without a doubt. What are those things? They're cool looking. They're like, I don't know, they look dragon-y kind of. At least their faces do. Otherwise they're kind of pretty much just stingrays. Yeah, this game is definitely a lot more relaxing when you're not, like, worrying about dying and everything. Also, you know what I've wondered when I've played this is, like, is our character a female or a male? It's kind of ambiguous with our suit, I've noticed. Although, actually, I noticed you can kind of see a bit better when you're not wearing a suit like this. Alright. Yeah, I'm really just looking for some silver more than anything. And actually, to be honest, I think the best thing I'm sure the best way we can probably find resources is if we find a nice big underwater cave. At least, I think when we found a couple pieces of silver before, that's where we found it, was a pretty big underwater cave. It seems like a lot of these, I don't know if it's just a rare drop no matter what, but it does seem like a lot of these, like, higher up mineral deposits, they all seem to either be copper or titanium, which we really don't need that much of. I mean, we're going to need a lot of titanium when we decide to finally build a base, but the thing that's nice about the base building is you don't need to, like, build it all at once. You can still make additions relatively slowly. But in order to make a pretty big-sized base, you need a lot of titanium, without a doubt. Oh, those things creep me out so much. Like, they look like they just, like, attach themselves to your body and start feasting on you. That doesn't sound like a pleasant thought. They seem to be relatively friendly, though. They just look creepy as hell to me. Yeah, I think I've been doing better when it comes to... Oh, well then. Well, that ends that. Guess I need a battery now. Guess I can make use of all those battery mushrooms and... Or not battery mushrooms, but... Oh wait, can I... Yeah, I don't have a battery. But yeah, I guess I can make use of all that copper and acid mushrooms that I found. And they're definitely, the acidic mushrooms definitely seem to be in a pretty high quantity. I wonder how much resources grow back anyways, or if they do at all. That's definitely something that I have yet to really look into. Okay, battery. Yeah, it just takes 2 acid mushrooms and 1 copper ore. Alright. Yeah, we need more. Man, that just needs 2 batteries, so that's pretty easy to find. And I think we have plenty of acid mushrooms in here, don't we? Well, not plenty per se, but a good amount. Yeah, I keep forgetting where all these things are located. But like I said, this is well organized enough that it doesn't take a really long time to locate stuff if you're not, even if you're unfamiliar with the system. Yeah, let me just, I keep looking at this, I know it's probably annoying to see, but I just want to kind of get an idea of what I really need to focus on. Yeah, this computer chip. That's what I really need to focus on. And I want magnesium too, but I need a lot of salt for that, I think. And I need silver. Oops. Go ahead and put a new battery in. Doesn't exactly look like he, or it's him. I'll just say my diver's a him. Doesn't really look like he particularly put it in or like did anything, but whatever. I'll forgive the game. Like I've said multiple times, it is indeed in a very early developmental state, and as you can see in the top right, they really want to let you know that the game's only in early development, so that's nice of them. It makes me feel like they sort of accept the fact that the game has a lot more they can add to it, which, I don't know, that's a nice thought, is that they themselves are willing to admit that there's a lot they can still add and alter. Alrighty. I feel like I say alright a lot when I don't know what to say next. And I feel like most people would probably prefer silence than to hear me keep saying alright, so I should avoid that too. Probably. Yeah, I have to say, when you make Let's Plays, you're like, I don't know, at least with me, I become a lot more aware of certain, like, yeah, I become a lot more aware of certain, like, speech tendencies I have, you know? Like saying the word like, or you know, or alright, or probably, or things like that. Although I feel like I definitely don't say them quite as much as some other people do. Because there are a few, like, people I've watched that they say the word like, or they say, you know, like, pretty much every other sentence. And that makes me want to blow my brain. Well, not really. But that's a bit far. It makes me very, I don't know, not like it. Oh, I need to figure out where I can get some damn silver. I know I've been here before, but I feel like this is a pretty deep area. Titanium. And you know what? I'm gonna be fine with finding as much titanium as the game is willing to get me once I actually have silver. But until that happens, titanium is not something I'm exactly wanting. Okay, we're gonna want to swim up now.
Warning, 30
yeah.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm ahead of you, game. I'm actually paying attention to things now. Isn't that nice? I might want to get that one air bladder thing built. And I think it doesn't really take that much, I don't think, in terms of resources. But it'll definitely make surfacing a lot quicker and less dangerous. And, of course, it'll let us stay underwater for longer as well. More copper. Silver! Thank you, game. Gonna risk my luck a bit here, but hey, I'm at least not... Okay. He's become angry. I mean, I noticed he was glitching out over there. What was that? Yeah, he didn't bite me. He just, like, bit something. Apparently that's, like, his goal in life, is just to glitch out in that corner. Well, you have fun with that,
30
sir.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, if I'm going to be going this far down, I should probably attempt to get an air bladder. That'll make things quite a bit easier, I'm sure. So I think we'll be able to make our little building thing now. Now the real question then is, where exactly do I want to craft our building? Of course, that's a very important question without a doubt. It'd be funny if this ends up having silver. Okay, no it doesn't. Good. I was gonna like cry a bit if that was silver. Because I wonder if it's a randomized thing or if it's just like every little outcropping is like generated as being a particular substance right away. Oh, there we go. Might as well just drink a bit of that to top us up. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. Cook these guys up. Or I guess that guy. Not really guys. No, no, don't use bleach. I need to I need to make sure I'm cognizant of bleach usage. There we go, computer chip. Yeah, I need more silver then. So let's go ahead and go down to personal. Yes, personal tools. Habitat builder fabricates habitat compartments and appliances from raw materials. Wonderful. Yeah, we need more salt if I want to build that welder. But yeah, definitely I'm going to need that because once we have our habitat, your habitat can get damaged. I know it can get damaged by pressure. I'm not sure if it can get like attacked or anything though. Guess we'll have to find out ourselves. Okay. Don't particularly need that stuff. Right now I'm just kinda gonna I'm gonna scout out where I want to build my base. I think I want to make it so that I'm like relatively far away from that so that my base is in like a place that makes more sense, but I still want to be close to that ship because we are gonna want to start making sort of scouting runs, and there are materials that you can find on the ship as well as equipment. So, and I think, you know, which makes sense. I think the closer you are to the ship, the more salvage you find, so that's a good thing to keep in mind as well. What is that? I think I dropped that stuff, didn't I? Ah, yeah, a bunch of titanium. I guess if I'm gonna build my little habitat. Whoa! Oh, these guys scare me so much, I have to say. This is the... There we go, constructor. Oops. I hope I have all the materials I need. I knew I needed titanium. Yeah, look at all that ship debris, as you can see. Now we're in some deep waters here. And we're pretty... well, we're not that far away yet. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna try to... This wouldn't be a bad spot, I mean... There's all this creep vines. We want to be close to it. I think we want to be close to a decent number of resources. A lot of creep vines going on. I do want to be kind of close, though, I'd say, to a area that has a bunch of... wow, that's a deep. That looks really deep. But yeah, I want to be relatively close to an area that has a good number of the table coral deposits. Wow, that's a deep. As you can see, areas get pretty darn deep. Yeah, we're definitely close to the deep ocean over here, which is a bit scary. Oh yeah, I've also gotten quite close to that. I think I want to get away from that thing a bit. that a coral thing? And I think that must be, or it's just some weird tube in the ground. I really wish I could see some more coral deposits. Okay, there's some. That doesn't really help. That's not that much, but you know what? I'm gonna make it. That's kind of the murky water too. I want to stay away, I think, from that ugly water. I want to have some pretty landscape. And there's some more. I don't know if I want to build next to these guys, though. They're kind of scary. I wouldn't put it past them to ram into our base or something. Oh, this is quite pretty. You got like a land bridge with a little tunnel sort of thing going on. I think I'm going to build it about over here. Yeah. I think this is my area of choice. Though we are a bit close to that now as well. Yeah, I'm gonna build a radiator. The real question is, what do I want to start this with? Oh, eye corridor. There we go. The game like seemed to glitch a bit there, or something. All right. So where do I want to put this baby? I could just stick into the wall if I wanted to. I don't really want to do that, though. It's a real question. Is where do I want to place the first block? It's always the major question when you're building any home in a game like this, is where do I want to place this first block? I don't want it to be too deep, but I don't want it to be too high either. I'm going to build a radiator. There we go.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There's that. So we got one little eye corridor down. I think I'll make a T corridor right here. Oh, that's the entrance. Well, never mind then. Alright, I didn't really... Wait, no, it looks the same on both sides, actually. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong angle then. Yeah, wait, there we go. I'm gonna make a little T corridor over here. One thing that would be good to know is... Yeah, I think I need to actually physically build a hatch. Oh, darn. That sucks. We don't have silicon rubber. And as a result, we cannot build this. Alright, that sucks. I probably should have looked into how much I needed everything off, but at least now I've got a base down.
Emergency.
Oh, crap.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm gonna need to... where's the thing? It's over there. Alright. So I guess I'll just... Well, for the most part I need to make sure I realize that I have to travel west. If assuming that's north, which I don't know if it is. I mean, I guess we are on a planet, so our concepts of north and south might be different. I mean... I don't know. Do all planets have magnetic poles? I don't really know. I'm not exactly a... whatever you'd call someone who specializes in how every planet works. I mean, I'd say like an astronomist, but I feel like astronomists have more to do with like stars and stuff. They wouldn't really focus so much on stuff like... Well, I guess maybe magnetic fields they would. I don't know. That's a topic that doesn't concern me quite that much. Okay, we need silicon rubber. I do believe. Yeah, just enough. Actually, let me... 3. Yeah, let me see. Oh, there's a vertical connector. And you know what? I'm stupid. I should have used this instead of this. It takes the same amount of materials. I think it's pretty easy to deconstruct things anyways. Oh, yeah, and there's appliances and all this cool stuff. Yeah, from the last time I saw a video of this, I think there's some new appliances. I don't remember the aquarium, or... I think there were only one type of locker too, and I don't think signs existed. Don't know about picture frames. Whatever. We can worry about that stuff when we have to. Okay, yes, I have enough to make a bulkhead, and I want to make sure I have enough to make a where is it? Is it in here? I think. Yeah, I want to make my own fabricator. I just need a lot of steel or titanium. Yeah, I definitely have quite a bit of titanium. Well, actually, now that I've used a bunch of my resources in the building, I might as well load up on some of my stuff. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'm going to end the video here, and goodbye.